Welcome to the No Fame Podcast.
Oh, right. This is a demiplane of absolute hell, chaos, and murder. So sure.
Should I go down? Should I dive in?
Yes.
Oh, follow your heart.
Oh shit, it really was Batman.
Surprisingly heavy. It hits Lux in the face as it falls.
That still only counts as one Grimmier.
My name is Judge Reinhorn. We're in the bad place right now. We come from a real nice place.
I hold up the loincloth and go, hey Grandma, I got a new outfit for you.
They look like they might be the same height as you, Lux.
And I would also like to try and take the eyes intact, if possible.
As the shortest of the group, I'll look at the bottom bookshelves.
Oh yes, I have 25 vials of acid. I have 100 vials of poison.
No, WB, actually, maybe the bees might have been a good idea. It's nothing but a honeycomb down there.
This is not a house. This is a prison. I don't know how long I've been here, but I fear it's been many lifetimes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the No Fame Podcast. This is our Tall Tower series, our, mid-level high fantasy 5e tower climb or dungeon crawl. My name is Sinéad Marguerite. I'm DMing, and I'm here with all my lovely friends, Josh Fritz as Lux, Patrick O'Reilly as WB40, Justin Crane as Grimmier.
Våldsam.
No pants.
Våldsam? Yeah, I haven't said that out loud, honestly.
It's the second time I've said it out loud.
And Matt Higdon as Judge Reinhorn.
Wait, did I not get a last name?
Lux Darkzephyr. I got that
Thank you.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry.
It's like Perun. Perun has a last name, but nobody ever says it.
Voidkoff?
Boykov.
Yeah,
You say
Voidkoff.
it all the time. I can
Yeah,
picture
it's
it in your
true.
voice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you do. You definitely do.
Yeah.
Moving on to this series, we're going to do a recap. And here
Should
it
we-
is.
Should we say some announcements? Like
Oh,
that Sinéad has been
Oh, yeah.
nominated for Tabletop Game of the Year with the Gamers Awards. Hey, fanfare noise.
I make stuff up and people seem to like it, I guess.
And by the time this episode comes out, people can go vote at a link that I'm sure I'll announce before the episodes, before you hear this, technically.
Yeah.
Insert link here.
No, I'm not doing that.
We're also
Insert link here.
we're also going to do a Halloween one shot. So look out for that. That should be fun. Patrick's going to GM because
Yeah.
I don't remember what system he said.
Tales from the Loop.
Sick.
The Irish loop.
Fuck. Tales from the Irish Loop. Yeah.
Not this one.
It feels like it's been a minute. So here we go. After making your way up through the tower, losing and being reunited with WB40, finding strange ritual rooms, stranger frozen illusory scenes, and a study that contained an enormous amount of information, including some uncomfortably close to home, the party went through a strange door which was warded against infernal creatures. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you were greeted on the other side by a devil. Not just any devil, though, a powerful horned devil and 3 black dragon wormlings. After a tough fight, with help from Fabian and Shooty Judy, Lux and Grimmier stood over the corpse of the large devil, Judy and WB near the lifeless body of one of the wormlings, and the remaining 2 young dragons had disappeared into the depths of the water they earlier emerged from. Lux is in possession of a green gem that had been on the pedestal in the center of the room off the study. Upon grabbing it in the fight, the devil had ignored all the other party members and chased Lux up into the corner where it was killed. The room is quiet now. Small sounds of the water lapping against the stone, still disturbed from the dives of the retreating wormlings, are the only sounds that you hear.
Well, those dragons, should we be concerned about those Lux, are you okay? First, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit hurt because you guys kind of left me to deal with this thing by myself, but that's all right.
You ran in, let's be clear, first of all, you ran in there and stole some green thing and then ran into a corner by yourself. You could have ran back towards us. You didn't.
Well, I mean, I didn't want you guys to get hurt. I was just looking out for you.
Sure. I'm sure that was the only reason.
I mean, this green thing is pretty cool, though.
What is it?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it. I was too busy fighting this horn devil-y thing.
Right. I mean, don't forget I killed it, by the way.
That still only counts as one Grimmier.
Oh, I'm shrinking.
Okay, my minute's up. I'm normal size Grimmier.
Can I look at this green gem and see if it's cool or not?
Sure, roll a perception check.
It's an 11.
Okay, so you peer inside the green gem. It's not huge. It sits sort of right in the center of your palm. And as you stare into it, you notice it's not flawless. It seems to have imperfections, and as you stare a little bit longer, the imperfections flicker, and you seem to see movement. And after you've focused on it for a second or two, you see that there's a figure inside, moving. And if you focus a little longer, you hear a strange voice coming up from the gem, with words that you can't understand. But it seems to be the figure inside.
Lux, did you say there's a finger in there?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you. Somebody was talking in my ear.
I apologize.
That was Judy saying stuff.
I don't know. Does Judy talk in a harsh dialect that nobody can understand, or what?
Probably.
No, she just gives you one of those disapproving looks that your mama gives you when you messed up. She communicates through her eyebrows.
I don't like that. I'm going to toss the gem to Judge and be like, feels like this is up your alley, mate.
Oh, okay. I'll catch it. Can I take a look at the gem?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
I'm going to guide myself as well. Oh, that's nice. 24.
You stare at the gem and immediately see the figure that Lux saw. It seems like they don't seem to be moving as though they're in stone. It almost seems like they're trapped in a small space inside of the gem. But as you focus for a couple seconds as well, you begin to hear this chatter. So you don't understand it either, but it does seem to definitely be coming from the figure inside the gem, and it seems to be trying to communicate with you.
Are you friend or are you foe? Lux, there's a whole person in here. It's not just a finger.
They look like they might be the same height as you, Lux.
Oh.
Judge, when you speak to the figure, it stops talking, and it sort of starts patting its sides, and you see, it's hard to see, it's very small, but you see it must be rifling through some pouch or pocket, and you see it pull something out, make a couple quick hand gestures, and then suddenly you can understand what they're saying. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Who is this? How are you speaking to me? Where did you find me?
Oh, you were actually being held by a devil and a couple little dragons.
Yeah.
My name is Judge Reinhorn. We're in a bad place right now. We come from a real nice place. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, called the Lustrous Dominion.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I feel we're on uneven ground here. I'll give you my name, Judge Reinhorn. What do I call you, friend?
You can, oh, gods.
Oh, you poor thing. You can't even remember your name.
No one's asked me in so long.
I can make one up for you real quick if you want.
If you
Gemma.
like, I guess you should be able to refer to me.
Clementine.
Gementine.
Jade.
Generica.
Gementine. Generica. You tell me when you find one you like.
Maybe no mention of the gem.
Oh.
Good point.
Okay. You're not a big fan of this thing, are you? I didn't know. Was this your house, or... Are you a genie? Can I rub it? And I'm just going to rub the gem. Does this get you out?
No, I wish it were that easy. This is not a house. This is a prison.
Oh, no.
I don't know how long I've been here, but I fear it's been many lifetimes.
Who put you in here?
Oh, I've lost their name as well. They were... Oh, this is a long story now.
Oh, everybody sit down.
I
Buckle
can do
up.
with this sit, yeah. So wait, should we go back to the study for this? This place, triangle room, is kind of spooky.
Oh, right. This is a demiplane of absolute hell, chaos, and murder. So sure. Anybody want to do me a favor and make sure them dragons is real dead, because they can be real dickens if they grow up.
Should I go down? Should I dive in?
Yes.
Oh, follow your heart.
Here, wait,
Love to
Lux,
see you swim.
I'm going to tie this rope on my waist. Here, you take the end of the rope, Lux. One sharp
got it.
tug means danger. Wiggle, wiggle means come in, like our last setup. I won't scream because I'm not a coward again, just to be clear.
I could just send some bees.
Can bees go into... Won't they die?
Bees go in water?
Would their bodies not be floating? I'll look down.
No, a few of them weren't dead.
You only killed one, and its corpse is on the stone floor. The other two dove under the water when the
Well, I mean, why don't
devil
we just
died.
go close this door? There's
I mean-
think there's any other way in here.
But dragons aren't infernal by nature, so they can still open the door. Wait, never. That's a whole another series of questions that I'm just going to ignore for right now. I could dive down and see about...
I mean, do we just want to finish this?
Maybe they're gone. Maybe there's a fucking tunnel down here somewhere.
All right, let's just go outside.
I'm going to dive in first. And
Sorry. I'm sorry about this, Gemma.
Grimmier dives in the water. Why do I always do the... I always forget my perception is garbage. I don't know why I always suggest looking places, and I'm like, wait.
I've got the rope. It's fine.
Okay, there's no light.
I have 120
under the
feet of
water,
dark vision.
and you do not... Oh, I didn't update my cheat sheet.
When I grew those 4 inches, I also gained 120
Yes.
feet of dark vision.
But you shrunk again.
No, I permanently gained like 4
Oh,
inches
sorry.
at some point in this tower.
Yes, I remember that. Okay. When you dive under, you notice that the walls of the water enclosure are honeycombed with holes, and the dragons are nowhere to be seen.
Okay, I'll go back up.
Sorry, the wormlings.
I'll come back up. Break the... WB, actually, maybe the bees might have been a good idea. It's nothing but a honeycomb down there. I didn't know dragons made honey.
Yeah, or are they bee dragons?
Yeah,
I'm suddenly very interested
Oh,
in
no.
these
Did we
dragons.
just kill a bunch of big bees?
we might have.
All right, let's go outside. Leave them be.
Oh,
Leave them
we only
be.
killed one.
That's true. We only did kill one.
This is true.
All right, we're good.
Oh, damn, it was an acid thing, too. I was going to suggest maybe we take it and cook it up because I'm starving. I haven't eaten in days. I mean, none of us have eaten in days, it feels. Okay, let's...
I've got this wine skin.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing to see here. Maybe we should just...
If anyone is proficient in nature or survival, you could try and harvest some stuff from the wormling corpse.
Not me. Oh, I am survival, actually. I don't think I want to, though.
I'll guide whoever decides to do it.
Oh, wait. I'm going to drag the corpse of the devil. Wait, did they turn into ash or something?
No, the devil's corpse is still there.
I'm going to take that.
The devil
Why don't we
is...
loot it here and then leave the body here?
Oh, it's a good idea. That's a better idea. Why don't you do that? I'll watch.
All right, I'll shake down this corpse.
I'll guide
Okay.
him.
There's not much on the devil.
I didn't think there would be.
Wearing like basically a loincloth. He's got big horns. He's got leathery wings. But the only real item with the devil is the huge pitchfork
Wait, Judge, didn't you say you
That-
wanted a spear?
it wielded.
Yeah,
Oh, I would love a spear.
Yeah, we got a pitch-
Actually, that's
And a
fantastic.
pitchfork.
yeah. That
I'll take a pitchfork.
it's like the same thing, right?
What strength are you,
18.
Judge? 18. Okay. This takes a strength of 20 to wield it without disadvantage.
Shit.
So once you pick this up, you realize that while you could use it in battle, it's obstructively heavy.
I'm sorry. This ain't my cup of tea. I appreciate looking out, though.
Can we just like shave off a couple of the tines on it and it becomes a spear for you? Make it a little lighter?
I don't think so.
Well, let's take it
I
with
can
us
hold
anyway.
on to it.
I can tell you the stats of it if you want.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay. It's got a 10-foot reach because it's a a long pitchfork. It does 2d8 plus 6 piercing damage. It has the qualities heavy, thrown, martial weapon. You have to have a strength of 20 to wield it without disadvantage. And if you have a strength below 15 and you try and use it in battle, other people have advantage to attack you.
Woof.
Is it going to encumber me to actually carry it around?
No, not if you have it strapped to you. It's just like long and heavy and unwieldy.
I can hold on to it.
I hold up the loincloth and go, "Hey, Grandma, I got a new outfit for you."
Gross. No. What? I have more style than that. I have underwear on underneath this loincloth situation.
Thought it matched your belts.
WB is going to go over, how many horns does this devil have?
2.
2. Whip out a knife and just start cutting, trying to take the horns of the devil.
Okay.
I will help with that.
And I would also
holding
like
its
to
head.
take some teeth. And I would also like to try and take the eyes intact, if possible.
And maybe a wing.
Okay.
No, why would I need a wing?
If you don't take the wing, it won't be a full bucket.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot the thighs.
I've never heard this expression.
For the eyes, we're going to go, you can go nature or dexterity check to remove.
Nature. it
Guidance.
is. What does guidance do? D4?
D4.
12 total. 12 eyes.
One of the first one that you try, you accidentally pop and you just have a bunch of eye jelly. The second one, you get it, but
It's messy.
it's not great. It's not pristine.
Okay.
Still got like the optic nerve on it. Like,
Actually, no, I'll scoop up as much of the eye jelly as I can into a vial. And I'll
Alright.
put the other one into a vial as well.
For the horns, this was a large creature. So these are bone protrusions. I don't think that a knife is gonna do it. You're gonna need maybe like a saw or to like try and crack them off.
I can create the right tool for the job. But I also have alchemist supplies, brewer supplies, a herbalism kit, thieves tools, and tinker's tools. And I feel like in tinker's tools there's probably a saw.
Sure.
So I'll just saw
So
it
you
off.
can give me a strength or
Nope.
nature check again.
Nature it is.
I could saw it for you if you
Am I
want.
still guided?
No, it
I
just
can
goes
guide you
once.
again.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I could do it. Well, I could do it every minute, I think.
Yeah, you can spam guide. I just
I
meant
can
it
spam
doesn't
guidance,
last.
yeah.
Oh, another 4. 18.
You get both of them.
Yay. How many teeth?
Let's see. Just roll a nature check.
I'm just standing by the door, kind of holding it open, waiting for everybody.
21.
Oh shit. How many teeth do you want? There's
21.
like,
I get 21 teeth because I rolled 21.
yeah, fuck it.
Fucking sick.
There's a couple like big spiky ones, like vampire-y teeth.
Oh, it was a vampire too.
Some-
Jesus.
The-
I mean,
oh
big
shit, it really was
horns?
Batman.
Bahamut.
The horns are sizable. The horns are like 15 pounds each.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Should we take when we get to the library, we'll take a little short rest. Maybe I can start a fire. I can find some of these books that don't seem that important and just catch them on fire. Have a little fire.
Sure. Wait, isn't
Or-
there also a dead dragon here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a dead wormling.
Okay, that will drag. Let's drag that.
Let's drag that one out.
I'll start dragging that one. And then
I won't help drag because I have a strength of -1.
that's okay. I can lift a bunch of stuff. I can lift up to 360 pounds, apparently. Or drag 360 pounds. And then maybe I can just chop away at some of the bookshelves, actually. That's a better idea. And instead of burning the books, I'll burn the shelves that the books were on. Have a little sit down. No? Nobody?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I could use a break.
That 360 pounds, is that like you can do that like without being unencumbered?
I can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice my carrying capacity. While pushing or dragging weight in excess of my carrying capacity, my speed drops to 5 feet. So I'm moving 5 feet per round as I'm dragging this backwards.
How much does the dragon weigh?
The dragon's a medium creature, so it's not very big. It's probably like 150 to 200 pounds. I
Okay,
guess.
well that's not. I can just lift.
Judge can,
I can lift that.
yeah, Judge can push pull 540.
Okay, so me and Judge double team it.
The dragon, if someone wants to roll a nature or survival check to harvest what they can from the body,
Yeah.
they can do that now, and I'll let you know what you get.
Can I get guided again there, Judge?
Oh, you know it.
That one didn't help as much. 13. Anybody wanna help with the dragon?
I'm busy chopping shelves.
What am I doing?
I'm sitting down.
Lux, fuck off and help. I mean,
Well,
sorry.
What am I
Lux,
doing?
could you
to
please help?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. What do you need, mate?
Are you hacking it up? Are you like cutting pieces off? What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to harvest as many parts of this dragon as I can.
I mean, if you need things pulled apart, I could definitely help you pull apart. But like, if it comes to the smarts, I'm not so much.
Okay,
with
you
that.
help with the heavy lifting, and I will do the
All right.
small, delicate parts.
Lifting.
All right, I'm gonna sit back down then.
I didn't realize you stood up, Lux.
I mean, you asked for helping, so I got up. But now you don't need my help. I'm gonna sit
It's
back
because
down.
he's so close to the ground. It's hard to tell when he's sitting or standing.
I'm gonna stab you in the ankle.
Yeah.
I'll bite your knees off.
Yeah.
All right. So, Judge, do you want to give me advantage, or do you want to roll yourself?
Is this a strength?
No, this is nature or survival.
Oh yeah, no. You go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guidance, and then I help give you advantage. My survival's plus 4. I don't know if that helps.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
Shit. Okay. You got everything you could get. You
Sick.
get
Dragon shit.
about 3 good pounds of dragon meat. Which, okay, this is a total side note. I found a very fun website that tells you what you can harvest from all the
Nice.
monsters in TNT.
That's great.
fun.
So if
Amazing.
you want to turn it into dragon jerky, you can do that. This website suggests, which I just think is fun. So if you guys want to do up a fire and take some time, you can roll a d6 and you'll get that many days worth of dragon jerky.
Oh,
That's sick. Anybody
That's
here
sweet.
skilled with cooking?
I got survival plus. Me and Judge both have plus 4 in survival, I think.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I have
And then
my plus 8.
if you want it, you can
I
get
have 0.
3 vials of wormling blood.
We can make a sauce.
Fucking right.
Blood pudding.
You can also get the skin, which is not incredibly strong. Like, obviously, it's not dragon skin, but you could make it into a soft leather.
The lesser known market of dragon home apparel.
Yeah. Dragon fashion jackets.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a rug.
And then you get the wings, which also have a small amount of leather on them. And perhaps most exciting, you get the breath poach.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you harvest the glands from the throat of the dragon, and if you don't do anything with it, I'll tell you what it'll do in its natural form.
Okay.
It may be thrown up to 20 feet, and it will burst upon impact because they're very delicate. There's then a 15-foot radius explosion, and there's a DC 15 dex save, or they'll suffer 2d8 acid damage.
Cool. I'm gonna turn that into mead somehow.
Well, yeah.
Spicy.
Wait, I don't drink.
I put
Never.
everything except for the
I like meat.
wings into some part of my body that is part of my bag of holding.
I make a little fire out of bookshelves.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, let's cook up some of that dragon meat. Let's cook up a pound of that dragon meat.
Let's do
No,
it.
fuck it. We'll cook up all of it. We'll cook up all the dragon meat.
All right, roll 1d6.
Just roll a d6.
Don't get a
6.
Okay. You get a week's worth of dragon jerky.
Sick. I'll distribute that evenly amongst the others.
Thank you.
one. Yeah, thank you.
Much obliged.
Okay. All right. Judge, you're going back to the gem.
Oh yeah, she was just in my pocket.
Is everyone gathering around?
Gather around. Everyone have a seat.
Yes. Can we take a short rest while we're listening to this story?
Sure, yeah, you're just talking and sitting.
Where's Fabian? Fabian. Fabian.
Fabian is resting.
Oh, okay.
Actually, while we're all sitting, I'm going to summon Fabian.
Yes.
Just slowly bouncing around the edge of the...
Boom.
I'm going to use one of my
Boom.
wild shapes to find familiar, and Fabian is the familiar.
Amazing.
Okay. I think that'll Fabian was enormous before, wasn't?
Yeah, this is a small Fabian.
Okay.
Fabian Nano.
Fabian Nano.
Fabian Nano. Fabian Nano.
Hey!
Hey. Welcome back, Fabian.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, I didn't know you could talk.
Yeah, Big Whoop want to fight back. I just gave myself a headache. I'll give you a second.
Boy, welcome to the Bay Dixon Club.
Hey, thanks. Glad to be here. WB's gonna go on a holiday for a bit. Fabian's here now.
Fabian Nano's got so much personality.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
Sorry, Fabian Nano. I'm gonna roll some hit dice while we're taking a short rest.
Whoa.
As everyone gathers around, WB and Grimmier, you haven't looked into the gem yet. And now that you do, you see that there's a small humanoid figure inside. They're hard to make out because, as we said, the gem is sort of like it would sit in the center of the palm of someone's hand, and the figure is small within the gem. There's not exquisite detail to be made out, but they're pale, blonde hair. They might look a little bit elfin, beige robes, just very nondescript. Judge, are you speaking to them again?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's going on?
Oh, you said you had a long story about who put you in here, and I'm curious to hear that long story.
You're still there. You went away for...
Oh, yeah, I apologized. I had to put you in my pocket, but you were safe in there. Don't worry. That's where I put my jerky.
A pocket seems better than that chamber with the devil, I guess. I was going to... You asked how I got here? It started a very long time ago, but I believe... Yes, I should start... I am from a world that no longer exists.
Oh, no.
I failed. I was one of that world's leaders. And we made hard decisions. We thought that we were doing right by the people that we served, but we were faced with calamities and choices that led us down a path where I have to say, maybe they've gotten to me after all these years, but I believe perhaps our morals and the choices that we went with because we could not face to be the sort of people who would make the immoral choices. Well, what we did was not enough. And our world fell. More than fell. Our world died. And I do not believe that any are left aside from myself and the one who imprisoned me and has kept me here. I was a leader, I said. I had the distinct honor of being seen as the leader, first among equals, I would say, but to those looking in, I held a rank above, and many of the final decisions were mine. And there was one among us who walked the same path for many years, but toward the end began to believe that our desire to do good was doing harm. We could not stray from that path, as I said, but this one among us believes that the destruction of our world is because we would not choose to turn to darker paths, and they believe that the destruction of our world could have been avoided had we sacrificed more and been more careless with life and love and those principles that we felt were too important to walk away from. I'm sorry, this is all so long ago.
So were you put in here as a punishment? Or did you, banish yourself?
I was captured in the final days of the fall.
By who?
They saw me as their rival.
Oh, jealous?
I think it was beyond jealousy. I believe that hatred would be the only word I could truly use. They might have at one point been jealous of the power I wielded, but they had gone to lengths most extreme and gathered more power about them than I could ever hope to have wielded. However, this fall of our world did not happen quickly, and by the time they had amassed such power, there was no saving it. So, since I have been captured, I've been reminded continually that were I to have walked a darker path sooner and gathered that power, perhaps we could have saved our world.
And perhaps it would have destroyed you. You don't know that. You can't make judgments based off of things that never happened. I gotta ask you something. While you were stuck in this little tiny stone here, you had lots of time to think. Do you feel bad about what happened? Did you directly cause the death of innocent people? Did you were doing what you thought was right as the leader, or the first among equals?
We had much power, and we wielded it as we felt it should be wielded, with limitations that were inherent to how we believed the living should act. In the end, the accumulation of wealth was secondary to the accumulation of power, and
I know it.
we had not gathered enough power to save people. I believe that I could not have made other choices, because I could not...
Having all the time to think, do you think you would make different choices now, if you could?
No. The one who imprisoned me made those choices, and I have seen what they have become. I could not do it.
I heard. Well, Gemma, there are good people who do bad things and bad people who do good things, and the only thing that distinguishes the two is understanding that you did a bad thing and be willing to learn from it, right? Every day's a school day. We're always here to learn something new, right? And I feel like you definitely have, had lots of time to think about everything. You stand by what you did, and you sound like a very moral person. And I'm gonna go ahead and do an insight check just to see if these are crocodile tears or anything before I even attempt to look at a way to maybe get Jim out of this gym.
Sure. Yeah, roll insight.
I just want to know if, try seeing through these crocodile tears if there is. I got myself a little bit as well. It's dirty 20 so far.
Could WB also do an insight check?
Yeah, for sure.
24.
19.
Okay. You both get the sense that this person is genuine, but beyond that, with those high rolls, you get the sense that this person is so unused to communication and is taking so long to even formulate these thoughts that are down a different path than they've been forced to think in a long time, that the confusion that is also behind it, there's not a lot of room for guile there.
Gemma, our world is kind of on the brink of what it sounds like you have already gone through with yours, and we're in this dark, nasty place trying to retrieve our light. Our Queen Harry has been taken by dark, nefarious beings and forces that we haven't had to deal with in a very long time. And it sounds like through experience, you might be exactly what we need to help us through this tall tower. So, would you be amenable to us perhaps letting you out of this gym? We'll have to come up with a new name because it won't make sense anymore. But we'd definitely be willing to have you along. We got a week's worth of jerky here now. We're all good. Would you be interested? Would that sound like something you might be interested in, Gemma?
I fear I know exactly what your world is facing. I have not told you all. I have been imprisoned here a long time. I have had one companion aside from the devil that you slew.
Oh, no, was he in there with you?
No. No, my jailer has never entered.
Oh, tell us about him.
To your other mention, I would be incredibly grateful if you could free me. I know what is necessary. I was taunted with the tools to break my imprisonment long ago. I remember them vividly.
So you know what we need to get you out. Like, I can't just do some hocus pocus and get you out. I can't braid to Judy and everything will be all right?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, no.
However, as you might have guessed from my inability to even remember my own name, I have been in here, I believe, for countless lifetimes. I believe I only live because I still am in this prison.
Oh,
So
no,
if
you think it's
would-
going to catch up if you break out?
If you would like to know what I know, we should talk now before you free me.
Could you tell us of your jailer?
Yes, a horrible individual. Even when I knew them in the flesh, they had an obsession with gaining power by any means necessary. The destruction of our world, even before its final days, broke something in them. I don't know how to describe it, but before our world fell apart completely, I was captured. I was imprisoned in this gem, and my captor, they absconded with me to a demi-plane of their own creation. At this point, unfortunately, all that I know is what they told me. I don't believe that they were lying to me, but you should be aware that this is all from their mouth, because I was in a gem and could not see.
Gemma, are you telling me that there's a chance you are, like, I'm holding in my hand, like, 0.00 on the map? Like, are you patient one?
If you mean the first victim
of this whole, like, world-devouring person who just wants all the power? Because, I mean, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, I believe that is likely. I do not believe that I was ever removed from their care.
Well, that's definitely going to tick him off if he knows that we got you with us on our side.
Yes, I would say you may tick them off. Forgive my laughter. They
Oh,
have
no, it's fine. I
grown
laugh when I'm uncomfortable, too.
so powerful that I am unsure if they have even yet noticed you.
In terms of CR rating, what would you put him at?
Like a 12, like a
I'm just like,
15?
If I could get a hit point total, any legendary actions, lair actions, that'd be great information. But that doesn't feel good knowing that we've been going through here just breaking our backs to get through, and you're saying this guy don't even pay attention?
That might be a good
I
thing.
mean, that's a little bit insulting.
Oh, it might be to our benefit.
Yeah, sure, but we're working hard.
The devil is dead, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not, he's going to wake up with a real bad headache because, I mean, we took his eyes and his horns, and I'm pretty sure all of his teeth is gone. I took his stick, so he's going to have a hard time walking around.
It is no small thing to kill an infernal being of that nature, and devils are bound by contracts. I imagine that my captor will feel the arrangement is no longer present at some point.
Oh.
That might
So he might notice now.
be an inkling that there are more powerful beings in its tower, but you are not the first adventurers in the tower. You are certainly the first that I've seen. None have made it into my room, my enclosure.
Oh, well, that feels good. We just wanted a little recognition, right?
Can you believe we almost didn't even go in there?
Yeah.
I know.
It was like this close to just going the other way.
I'm very grateful you did.
Oh, Gemma.
Wait, Gemma, you said there was implements to get you out. How do we do this?
Many lifetimes ago, when my captor was feeling especially vitrolic, they waved in front of me. Two things they said were the key to my salvation that I would never find. There's a ruby rock hammer and a diamond chisel, and I believe if the rock hammer and chisel were used on this gem, my imprisonment would end. They did further taunt me and say, so close, but so out of reach, just beyond the threshold.
That does sound mean for someone stuck in a stone.
I don't know.
Like, back in that room, should we go back in that room and see?
I mean, would
Or
you...
just outside of...
I mean, I know I'd have literally a key in a safe right behind me, but do you think they would keep the key next to it?
Wait, yeah, threshold. WB, you might have been right. This would be the threshold of that room, maybe. Should we look around?
Yes.
Oh my word. That's them smarts I was talking about. See, I could pull things apart, but I can't put them together.
WB is smart.
Oh my.
That's true.
I feel I am more wise.
Gemma, we're going to lay you down here, see if you can get a vantage point of the room, and we're just going to start poking around.
Don't go anywhere. Sorry, it's just a joke.
Oh, no, he didn't mean that. This is what I'm talking about, these learning moments, right? He's a good person who does stupid things, and he's going to learn from that one. That's the last time you're going to hear that joke.
Judge going to hit me.
I'm very happy to be speaking to anyone but my captor.
Listen, you're real good at it. You should speak more.
If there's anything you would like to know, you can continue to ask. I have spent long hours hearing the monologues of my captor and the lengths to which they've gone to achieve the power that they've gathered around themselves, the disgust that I feel at the information. Perhaps is no longer purely torment. Perhaps if I shared some of the information, if it's true, it could help you.
Talking therapy, listen, when you get it out there, that's the worst thing about just your own voice in your head. You're the only other one talking back, and we could say some damaging things. You got to get it out there. People need to just throw it out there and work through it. You definitely just keep talking. I'm gonna go start ripping books off the shelf, see if I can find a hammer.
WB is going to have a look around the door.
Okay.
As the shortest of the group, I'll look at the bottom bookshelves.
Okay. People who are looking through the bookshelves can roll investigation, and if you're just looking at the room in general, then you can roll perception.
Perception.
11.
18 perception.
Judge rolled a 28.
11 for Lux.
And those were both investigation?
Perception.
Mine was investigation.
I got an 18 perception.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything. Can I help Lux?
Lux is searching along the bottom bookshelves.
Yeah.
I'll hold you upside down so you can look.
Grab my ankles and carry me.
There we go.
All right, Lux, roll again.
All right. Fuck.
Damn it.
19.
Okay. All right.
No, it was way better.
Oh, it was way better. Okay, good.
Yeah, I got 18 on the dice that time.
You just need to get
All right, let's
closer.
just paint a picture.
Can I use
Oh.
my Fabian familiar to give me the help action?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Sick. 26 now.
Amazing. Okay. All right.
I'm fucking real good at perceiving things, but not speaking in a
Hey,
consistent
asshole, look
accent.
over here.
Hey, I'm looking over here.
Judge going around and looking in the main parts of the bookshelves, slightly preceded by Grimmier dangling Lux upside down as you all root through the books. There are a lot of books in here, and you are basically tossing the place as Lux pulls out the books along the bottom to see if there's any hidden panels or secret compartments. Judge, you're flicking them off the tops of the bookshelves. I mean, you're looking for a hammer, so it's not like you're flipping through every page of the book.
No, you gotta look books that are unweighted or weird weight because they got a hammer cut out in them.
Yeah,
Right.
so as you're flicking through these books, you toss one to the floor. Surprisingly heavy, it hits Lux in the face as it falls, and he's able to confirm, yes, that book seems to be much weightier than
Oh,
normal.
you dumb motherfucker. Watch where you're throwing those things. That hurt.
Oh, man, that hit like a hammer.
Yeah,
I'm so
it
sorry.
Sure did.
I probably could have moved you. That's my bad.
Grimmier actually put him into it.
Hey, why did you move me into
Yeah,
that?
why did you swing my face
I
upward?
was trying to catch it. Reaction.
You guys find an excessively heavy book that does not open as you flick it off the bookshelf.
Can I try and open it upside down?
Sure. It's not sealed, except that it is a metal box that is very tightly fit, and you have to really wrench it to open it. You find you're reasonably familiar with magic dampening things. This is a lead-lined box, and inside is a ruby hammer.
Hey, we did it.
Oh, fun.
50% done.
We're halfway there. I'm going to go over and show it to Gemma. Gemma, is this what he was taunting you with?
That looks exactly like what I remember. There should be
we're
a
close.
diamond chisel as well.
All right, let's keep looking. WB, we found the hammer. We're looking for a chisel now.
WB and Fabian have been having a look around the door, and I would say probably branching out from there to look at the non-bookshelf areas. What you do find with your, it's like 20-something?
26. Yeah.
26, yeah.
Bs.
Yeah. You've spent so much time in this tower staring at the same fucking rock walls. All the stone here is the same gray stone. It is the same slab shapes. It's been just unending stair climbs with the same walls over and over and over. You feel like you know this stone, like you know the back of your own hand. And never before has there been a texture like you notice now, just off in the shadow of the wall beside a bookshelf. You notice that as you've been moving around, there's been almost a shimmer. And as you look closer, there's a section of the wall that has a small crystal-looking portion poking out of it.
I will grab it and try to haul it out.
You're going to try and haul a stone block out of a mortared wall.
You said that there was a little thing sticking out of the wall.
Sorry, there's like a gleam of crystal embedded within the rock.
Oh, that's different. I'll try and haul it out. No, I'm joking. I will take out of my Tinker's tools, which have all the tools that anyone could ever need, and start hammering away at this little thing. Start trying to get the chisel out with another hammer and chisel.
Okay. Can you do a Tinker's Tools check?
It's alright, guys. I have an idea if you can't get it out.
So that's 4 plus 4 plus 3. 11.
11.
Okay. This is gonna take a while. You're chipping away at the stone, but it's like granite. And you notice when you hit the crystalline structure that your chisel doesn't damage it at all. So you think that you probably have something that it might be diamond. You're making no marks on it, but you're making incredibly slow progress.
Why don't we just hold up the gem to the crystal and then hammer the gem into it?
I don't think it needed the handle of a chisel. I think it's the top part.
I have 25 vials of acid. I will take one and pour it onto the thing and see if it does anything.
Can
No,
we poke it? Is
sorry.
it like a...
Sorry, I don't have 25. Oh, yes, I have 25 vials of acid. I have 100 vials of poison.
Why do you have so much poison?
Yeah, what the hell?
There's a lot of fucking bees in me, dude.
Poisoning bees?
Yeah.
They have little bits of poison in their little fucking...
Does that mean you're
Oh.
sacrificing bees?
No, they die of natural causes.
It feels like them older bees that poison
And then
would
I
have dried up by
harvest their
now.
bodies.
Also sounds dark.
Oh, that explains a lot. That means your
It's just
tinkering tools are
nature.
this big.
Yeah, just
Ding, ding, ding. No wonder it's taking so long.
yeah. What is this, a tinkering tool for ants? No, for bees.
Bees.
Okay, if you're going to use the acid, roll intelligence. Add proficiency.
22.
Okay. You start experimentally pouring acid around the stone, and you figure out a way to, in combination with your tinkering tools, get this out a little bit faster. It's still probably going to take an hour, maybe a bit more, but you've got a way to do it.
Okay. I'll just keep going at it. I don't say anything to anybody.
Okay.
Just
As
working
you
away.
guys work towards...
Judge was just watching him. He's like, he's doing good work. Any minute now. And he's been saying that for 58 minutes.
Well, I really think my idea might work, mate. We should really give it a try.
What if it destroys Gemma by accident?
Well, I mean, there's always going to be that option. What if
Well-
it destroys Gemma when we hit it with the front of the chisel?
Why don't we just wait? No harm in waiting. Look,
Just a few more
All right,
moments.
I'm just a little bit bored, okay?
have some jerky.
All right.
Just a few more moments, except for everyone listening. We're going to end tonight's episode here, and we'll pick up with the slow progress in the stone wall and the exciting times of Tall Tall Tower next time.
Get wrecked, listeners.
Yeah. Next episode is just us chiseling the whole time.
Yeah, it's nothing but
Yeah.
just like,
Loop a sound effect.
Yeah.
We decided to go an audio drama direction for the next episode, and it's all in canon with no direction. Just,
But the chiseling is all in Morse code, so we're actually telling the story.
oh, yeah.
God.
Ting, 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 ting,
Yeah,
ting,
why is he
ting,
by
ting,
Rush?
ting,
Yeah,
ting.
that's what happens. I didn't know WB knew 7/8 timing. Thank you so much for listening to the No Fame podcast. The best way to support the show is just by listening, which you're already doing. Amazing. The second best way to support our show is by telling your friends. Hey, why not, right? You can find links to our podcast, YouTube, Discord channel, social media, and so much more at nofame.ca. You can support the show for as little as a toonie at patreon.com/nofamepod or buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/nofamepod. Thanks again for listening, and we will catch you later on.
All right,
let's get her
right.
going.
That's the great thing about bees. You get older, they stay the same age.
Bees?
Like-
I don't think that's true.
Matthew
Calm down, Leo.
McConaughey said it.
Oh my god. Okay, one last small tangent.
This is your
like-
campaign. You do.
This is relatively on topic, but I was reading that sci-fi series that I've mentioned a couple times now that Patrick you started, and I got to a point that I just I almost laughed out loud and texted you a picture because it said nobody associates starships with bees, but they're there.
I can't wait. I haven't started it yet because I'm waiting to finish fucking Wise Man's Fair again.
Oh yeah.
But as soon as I finish it, I'm starting.
I don't
on that.
understand how audiobooks work, so I wasn't sure if that was downloading or portion that you'd listen to.